Hello, good day, and greetings, one and all, ladies and gentlemen. I am, of course, your humble host, MisterTSC, aka the Shadow Cookie, here today with both the first TSC video of January 2013, as well as something rather special at his disposal. Recently, a rather polite fella going by the name of Hendrik Schiffer sent me a private message here on YouTube, and it just so happened to be a developer request. Yes, indeed. Mr. Schiffer asked me, among other people, to make a very short let's play of his very creation, which happens to be a small, Slender-like horror game. What can I say? Well, this is the very first time ever somebody dared to approach MisterTSC's humble channel in order to request a sorta let's look at type of video. Good sir. You picked the right sir for the job. Everything is a sir. Everyone and every single creature and living being and blah. And I am more than willing and happy to oblige. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome you all to the first episode of Let's Play Stalked. A currently rather small, but also free, indie horror game inspired by Slender. You can find the very link to its download location in the description below. It even uses Mr. Schiffer's very own engine, known as Fireball. Both the engine itself as well as the game were written in VB.net. And quite frankly, I myself understand absolutely nothing from nothing about writing engines, therefore let me stop right there and get back on track. Before we begin, I would like to establish the following facts. Number 1, I have not yet at all played this title a single time, so this will be an entirely blind experience. Number 2, Stalked is a rather short-lived tale, as far as I've heard, with very basic graphics. But hey, beauty lies in the eye of the beholder, and one shouldn't underestimate them jump scares. Just because a game looks simplistic, the human brain can be quite sensitive and peculiar at times. Alrighty then, I shall now plunge myself into the adventure advertised as extreme horror. Will Stalked manage to lure the shivers out of MisterTSC or not? The master of horror is going to find out. Plus, there will be a small, several minutes long first impression analysis of me afterwards. With all of that said, here we go. Hopefully you will be pleased, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you will be pleased if you are watching Sir Schiffer. Gonna play this on the apparently hardest difficulty, Nerd. More like Masochist. Here we go.
Hello? Hello! Wake up, follow me. The Stalker's here. It will kill us. We need to find and use the switch to reach the elevator and get out of here. Don't forget, never look at the Stalker.
Alrighty. Sounds reasonable enough, good sir. Why, you appear to be a Marine from Doom, I believe? That design is certainly kinda familiar. Could you perhaps tell me who you are, who I am, or why we are here in the first place? Whoa. Well, apparently there's something out there you should better watch. Oh! For yourself? Not gonna finish that sentence, I believe. Alrighty then. What a jump start. Welcome to the world of Stalked, ladies and gentlemen. And my fellow friend here just decided to bite the dust. And I swear to God, this is the design of a Doom Marine from the game Doom. Can I perhaps grab that shotgun out of your cold dead hands? Yeah. Apparently not. Just there for decoration, eh? Just there to tease me? Well, ain't that lovely? I appreciate it. No, I actually don't. Didn't even notice this my first time. Hello? Jesus Christ, that guy's been on a freaking strict diet as all hell. So where am I have to ask myself? Where am I indeed? Some sort of underground facility, and there's apparently a creature running about known as the Stalker. Do not look at it or it will take you. Pretty much Slenderman syndrome. I can live with that. And the goal is to... well, the sad truth is that I didn't even pay all that much attention. Can I check my goals anywhere? I don't think so. But I also believe it said something about find the key and escape the facility via the elevator. Where could the key be at, though? So here I was, me, and the fallen comrade. He had died, was gone, leaving me down here all alone by myself. We had come down here to catch the creature known as the Stalker. It had escaped from its containment area. It was our job to put it back in its place. But sadly the creature quickly overwhelmed us. Or maybe this place was already a little bit screwed up to begin with? Could just be my imagination though. So what exactly do we have so far? Ladies and gentlemen, what do we have, Mr. Schiffer? Well, we certainly have the most basic of horror concepts. A huge and quiet area, accompanied by heart beating. Pretty much a recipe for jump scares, definitely. They are waiting to happen. Utter silence. If everything is silent, your brain will not have a chance to defend itself against sudden, loud noises. Now, what could I expect from this creature known as the Stalker? It killed my buddy rather fast and looked like an imp. Everything down here is kinda related to Doom, in a way. Yeah. Whoa. Hello there, Jesus Christ. What is going on? So this corpse just decided to shift positions for no apparent reason whatsoever. I don't think I should be down here anymore. Nah, I'm just gonna take my leave. Oh dear. And since I do not have a map, my hand shall decide. Yes, indeed, I am left-handed. This corridor. That blinking. Each time my character blinks, I'm expecting freaking SCP-173 to jump out at me. Ah! Rather goofy running animation, yet it still managed to make me jump. Don't look at the creature, TSC. Don't look at it. The Stalker, oh my. Looks like they installed... Am I dead? Oh my fucking god, I am not dead. And the creature is gone. Good lord. Sir Schiffer? What exactly makes a jump scare freaking scary as all hell? Choosing the correct noise. It mustn't sound comedic. No. It must freaking... Whoa, I am running. Suddenly. What's going on? It must sound as if somebody is trying to tear your heart out. Whoa. And my heartbeat just increased tenfold. Calm down, good sir, whoever you are. I believe I am slowly but surely getting behind the concept of Stalked. Whoa. Each time the character blinks or moves to a specific location, there's a random chance that the Stalker will appear in front of me. Why the frick is this chamber so huge? Who built it anyway? And why is there another dead body? This doesn't make any sense. Lots of crates around though. Ooh, specimen. What kind of specimens? And so many of them? That is not a good sign. What I am a little curious about is the very fact whether this game is, you know, randomized as all hell, or just scripted. Is this a freaking underground facility or a meat locker? Well, I am still sticking with my made-up story though. Both me and my comrade were sent down here to eliminate the creature. Sadly, it overwhelmed us rather fast. And my inability or incapability to reach for the shotgun within the hands of my fallen comrade. Freaking hell! It just appears so out of nowhere. and I can't really decide whether it reminds me of a imp or archfiend from Doom. But yes, everything down here is rather Doom related, I have to say. Not that it is a bad thing. In fact, I have to say it is a rather delightful change. Normally, Doom didn't used to scare me at all. But suddenly, I am no longer the hunter, but the prey. RIP the Shadow Cookie. The 1st of January 2013. Ladies and gentlemen, what a delightful event to start the year off, right? I have died. Alrighty then, all jesting aside though, this was definitely not a successful run of Stalked, not by any means. I didn't find a single story or quest related item. But I will still deliver a short analysis of what I have experienced so far. Mr. Schiffer, hopefully you are watching Stalked. My short analysis, well, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, at its core, Stalked is pretty much as basic a concept as you can get, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. What we have is your typical lone survivor attempting to flee from a dangerous place, while getting stalked, unable to defend himself or herself. The constant heartbeat, accompanied by otherwise silence, creates a feeling of tension that slowly chews away at one of the most early and natural of human instincts, feeling afraid of the unknown. The mind's sanity slowly drains within the cold and dead underground facility, knowing that the creature will eventually appear. And once it happens, the jump scare, bam, kicks in full throttle. I personally am still not a huge fan of them jump scares, but within this kind of concept, they are pretty much a necessary evil, literally, to complete the experience. In short summary, what you have created thus far, Sir Schiffer, is without a doubt a interesting prototype. Not as scary as Slender in my opinion, but surely the future will allow Stalked to evolve a little bit more. I am certainly looking forward to any further progress you might decide to go for. With all of that said, sadly, criticizing something also involves a certain amount of negative aspects. I shall be gentle with them complaints though, since this is a free indie game in its early stages. Stages, with a little bit more S instead of sh, stages. Without further ado, here we go. Negative aspect number 1, the voice acting. Only a very small complaint, believe me, nothing to worry about, since it was, as far as I am aware, only added recently as a kind of placeholder, but still, the intro speech should sound a little bit more on edge, scared or serious. As of now, it is more like, no, there's a creature, we need to get out of here. It should be a little bit more like, there's a creature down here. It's already gotten half of our men. I don't know if we can make it out, but if we just try to stick the fuck together, we may be able to do it. But I need you for this. I fucking need you to cover my back. Let's go for it. Not saying that I am a professional voice actor, not by any freaking means, but still, it should sound a little bit more on edge to increase the initial impact of the feeling that you have just been thrown into a terrible situation without escape. Negative aspect number 2, the shotgun. From the very beginning, a famous rule within movies nowadays is that you cannot introduce a gun during the first act without ever using it again later on. The shotgun at the beginning seemed perfectly capable of firing away, so why exactly can't the player grab it? Once again, a minor complaint, certainly, but it just boggles my mind. This is a game within which you are supposed to be defenseless. You therefore shouldn't present us, the players, with a functional shotgun at the beginning that cannot be picked up afterwards due to, I don't know, magical boundaries. It just screws with your, well, kinda hard to explain. It screws with your perception. It makes you think, wait, I am supposed to be defenseless, yet there's a shotgun right in front of me? I don't know what to feel. I don't know what you're trying to tell me. Last but not least, negative aspect number 3, something about the creature itself. And this very negative aspect isn't really all that important because it may be different on a lesser difficulty. Hear me out first though. I do think my second time I looked away just as fast as the first time, the Stalker still managed to kill me. Yes, I do think, and why? Because it actually happened. The indicator is not exactly clear as to how close you are to dying. Slender, for example, unless he gets extremely lucky and one-shots you, slowly fills the screen with static. The Stalker, however, just appears and poof, game over. That is what confused me a little when I died. I felt all, I turned around just as fast as the first time, yet I am still dead? Did I reach some kind of limit, you know? Or was I not fast enough? It is not clear enough and can lead to a little bit of frustration. Just a little bit though, and as I said, I played on hardest difficulty. It may be much more forgiving on a lesser one. Don't take it too serious. Thank you for listening. Those are all of my negative aspects for now. Chances are that some of these will no doubt disappear, as I said already. For example, the very voice acting at the beginning, as well as the dude wielding the shotgun. Both of those were introduced in a most or in one of the more recent versions. They might disappear again, maybe they get improved upon. I don't want to complain too much, I just want to give a few hints and heads up what you could improve. Just my humble opinion though, therefore please don't be too influenced by it. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen, Stalked. Made by Mr. Hendrik Schiffer, created by him. I think it is rather enjoyable. If you want to experience a very small and simplistic horror experience, and who knows, maybe this game is going to grow the more time passes by. Yes, indeed, the more time passes by, the more complex it might get, and I am certainly looking forward to more progress in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, my humble name has been the Shadow Cookie, aka MisterTSC, still feeling amused by this humble "you are dead" message. Mr. Hendrik Schiffer, I hope that you enjoyed this first impression as well. Signing out for now, gonna see you all next time. God damn it, this was a miserable first attempt. I only walked around aimlessly and then died. I miss you, Slendy. I miss you.